if we recognize that from capital S self, that we have done nothing wrong, right? We've done nothing wrong by not opening our drawbridge to this person. And so then we can take care of the parts that are going to feel scared because of the projections that are coming our way. And, ultimately, this is the piece that I've always worked on is realizing, and any of us who are performing for attachment, I'm going to use that word instead of people pleasing. When we're performing for attachment, we're doing it not just because we want our attachment needs met, but because we are trying to mitigate the risk of all of those projections. And so once we get good, I would say skilled at deflecting the projections, or we're like water to the projections that can't stick. We understand them. We can still be graceful. We can still take care of ourselves. Suddenly, projections aren't scary anymore. So they're scary to those parts. And I mean, this isn't easy work, but as we're growing and developing as a human species, I think that's where we're wanting to go. So it's like we can have a boundary with love. I was thinking of that question of like, what would love do right now? Like love for myself, love for others. What's the most loving thing that I can be doing right now? What's the most congruent thing that I can be doing right now? Right? What would create the most amount of safety in myself and this relationship? Because even if somebody else doesn't like the boundary, it's also a gift to them, right? There's something about that could become a gift. It could become, a teaching, medicine, reflection, who knows? And so I think when we can shift our perspectives, suddenly it's not as scary. But that being said, I think we can all relate to what it feels like to be in that panic state because we're bracing ourselves for the impact, which is a relational impact. And we're attachment based beings.